Punters, you joined me halfway up the climb already. It's about 10 kilometers from where I started down in town. I think it's about 400 meters. It's taken me about half an hour to get up here, which would normally probably take me 50 minutes, I think, on a regular bike. And that's when I'm actually fit. Right now, probably not that fit. So we're gonna go up to the first trail called Ditch Pig. Can't wait, because I've made some changes. Right, I'm back into it. I can do this. So I put clips straight back on. You know, lots of people love whatever they love, and I got a lot to do. And I love riding in clips. I just feel a lot more connected, and I just couldn't get used to it quick enough on the flats, unfortunately. Not something I'm gonna completely quit, obviously, not like that. But I rode down this trail on the kind of quickly get used to it ride, and it took a lot longer than what I'm doing right now, let me tell you. Woohoo! And the other thing I changed is I put way too much. Oh god, well, this doesn't get ridden much anymore, does it? Is this even the right way? Oh boy. And the other thing is tire pressure. So initially I thought, okay, the bike's heavier, that means everything's going to be heavier. Let's put in more air than I have had. So I put in 23 in the front and 25 in the back, and it felt terrible. So I guess with these AGC oh god, can't even say the name. With these AGC Hellcats compared to my AEC ones, that with the casing being a bit thicker, you know, they're a bit stiffer in some ways. So I've got 21 in the back and 19 PSI in the front. Normally I run 18, 20 in that same ratio. Oh, this thing's fast. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, when you fiddle with things, you just get that little bit of confidence that you need. And it should make things more enjoyable, right? Up the bridge of grease, up the bridge of grease. Okay, actually, it's not that greasy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Now, one big difference about this E-Rain Plus is that it's just so much slacker. It's obviously got more travel than you know, the e-bike I had before, and also my current bike. Oh, that's too slow. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, it's not that steady, it's not that steady. Oh. Okay, it's wet. Let's see this roll. Come on. Oh, back end slid out a little bit. Sick. That's one trail done. Okay, here we go. Climb. Difficult climb. Oh, he's done it. Yes. So that's what I was just saying. This beast, it's slack and it's big. 170mm travel up front, 160 in the rear. But the good thing is that it's got an insanely steep seat tube angle that makes it a lot easier and more comfortable when you're pedaling up, which is what I'm doing right now on this climb trail. So I'm not really going to be trying to push the limits here. Now, when I say pushing the limits, I mean like of how long we can ride for or how fast we can do it or whatever. Right now, I'm just trying to get used to this thing because it's completely different. You know, even on that really quite technical wet descent, it's hard to move it around because I'm pretty weak. I'm definitely not so much on the heavy side of the spectrum at 160 pounds, or it's about 74 kilos if I recall rightly. So this bike is like a third of my weight, which is quite a lot to be moving around. And anecdotally, I have heard from my friends that have e-bikes that they've put on definitely more upper body strength. And I definitely need more of that than, you know, the fitness of going uphill, because I'm very comfortable with that. So this is another man's garbage that I filmed a video on with Casper, and not really that ridden. And I think part of it is because it's kind of annoying to get to. It's a bit by itself. But also, it's kind of quite hard. And when I tried to ride this the other day on the Ebe, it didn't go great. And in the spirit of my old videos, we're dropping into things that I suck at. Oh boy, the leaves everywhere. Nope. This is vintage stuff. I'm gonna turn the battery all the way off. And this is one of the reasons that I think people just love e-bikes as a whole. And why oh my God, this is so steep. They're just becoming so much more capable when they first came out, and they look better. I mean, this Rain Plus One looks unreal. Oh, it's so dark. And trails that previously were not rideable. They got quite narrow. I may have been defeated on this section by the slippiness. Okay, come on. Yes. Oh, that mullet wheel makes it a lot better, even though I'm kind of faffing around a bit here. Yeah, you know, trails like this that probably don't get that much love as they used to, probably going to get more love because people have all this extra juice to get to them. But as I climb up this impossibly steep gravel road, barely breaking a bead of sweat here, it's like, well, now people can do more laps than they've ever done before. So what's that going to mean for trail maintenance and the people that put the hard work into the trails? Well, that comes from probably you watching this video and myself being responsible mountain bikers, or as responsible as we can be. So that involves donating to your local trail organization, and more money means more trails. But mountain biking is about fun and sometimes pushing yourself a little bit. I think this Ebe is going to help me just have more fun. Oh, this trail is amazing. And it's quite hard to just not say things that have already been said about e-bikes by about 1 million other people. It's because, you know, they're all true. But so far, my first few rides, well, I guess this is, number one was that first video that you saw. 2, I did everything wrong by putting flat pedals on. But right now, I just feel pretty at home on it. I can't wait to do more. Oh boy, off camber routes to brink. Sick. Oh, it's such a beast. Oh, it's so fast, this section. And this thing, with all of its weight, just feels so planted in the corners. Something to do with the mixed wheels as well. But one thing I have been struggling, or was struggling with, was getting up in the air. Oh, I need to be so much stronger. Oh, no! Let's go back to talking how good these things are, or how good this thing is, and how much I'm enjoying it on these flow trails. Not only is Pseudo Suga here in Squamish probably one of the best flow trails ever made, it's so much fun. I just gotta get a few more squats done. Maybe a bench press. I don't know. God, it's been a while since I've gymmed. Ah. Oh, that was a good pop, that one. That was much better. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Ebe to improve our mountain biking experience and change our lap. So instead of going all the way down there, we're gonna do something that I wouldn't have normally done, which is cut across and ride this other trail called Bro Down. They've had some work put into it lately, with no limitation on how much energy I have to expend. I can make the mountain my own here and just link together, you know, whatever I like without any barriers. And of course, yes, I could do this on my Trance X Advanced Pro, the famous DJ Punter. You know, we live in busy times, don't we? We're all doing stuff. And for someone like me that's really discovered over the last year that there are other things to life that aren't mountain biking, you know, I want to be able to do everything. And as I said in the build video, this is where this is going to fit in. This is what it's going to allow me to do. I'm not going to get burnt out, or I'm not going to be restricted because I'm exhausted from everything and get down or whatever, I've got this that I can always reach to. And that's exactly where this Rainy Plus is fitting into my life right now. And life couldn't be better. Whoa! Actually got off the ground. Oh, the power. The power just comes in straight away. It's so good. And now to enjoy the greatest set of berms, perhaps, on a public flow trail. Whoa. Yes. Oh, I almost flew out the end. Oh, this thing flies. Oh, I am so glad that they've made e-bikes this good. Oh, please. Please. So that ride ended up being about 1,000 meters of going uphill, and therefore 1,000 meters of going downhill as well. And did it in about 2 and a bit hours or so, which is nuts. Can't wait to see where this takes me. Subscribe